Hello, all you beautiful children on YouTube. Welcome to episode 13 of the Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow. Today, we're going to liberate all of the people of Saffron City by exterminating the evil Team Rocket from the Silph building.
As always, you can't get through the first sentence of an episode without being sus Biden. Can you not make the entire audience turn off the video when you speak for once? We would have 3 million subscribers if it was just me playing this run.
If it was just you playing this run, you would have got this channel banned by the time you got to Fuchsia City. You need us like it or not, Trump.
And you would never play alone because we're your best friends, Trump. Only together can we conquer the Pokemon League.
It would get boring playing alone. I need you two with me, so it's a little harder to win. No other reason.
Sure, Donald, whatever you say. Nice start with the fighting dojo here, Biden. Good on you for not just using me to and or Kelly to walk through this fake gym and continuing to level up our entire team still.
This dojo has had enough when it comes to psychic Pokemon. I'll show them the slyest bit of mercy and beat them with other Pokemon. For those of you who don't know the lore, the fighting dojo and the actual Saffron gym were fighting to be the official gym of the city in head-to-head battles. It was no contest, but the fighting dojo remained open to challenge Pokemon trainers as a non-official gym.
Thanks for the history lesson, Grandpa. Next time, can you tell it to me during one of the battles that we skip so I can ignore you?
While we may already know that Trump, the new generation of Pokemon players who didn't grow up with this game might not. It's always good to educate the audience about all the little details of this game to show them why it's our favorite Pokemon edition. Also, when it comes to the skipped battles, there's going to be a lot of them this episode because not only do we have the fighting dojo to get through, but there are about 30 trainers in the Silph building as well.
It's a shame we can't show you all these battles because in this game, the bad guys weren't pushovers with the same Pokemon in every battle. The Rocket Grunts and scientists in Silph Co had some good variety. You had to fight evolved, electric, psychic, poison, and fighting Pokemon. It's a grind, but not boring to say the least.
You must be on the good stuff to make a coherent statement like that, Biden. Also, you did do a good job just walking through this dojo like it was no problem. What prize Pokemon are you going to take?
Makes no difference to me because we aren't going to use it, so I'll just take the one right in front of us. Welcome to the PC Hitmonlee. You can make good friends with the starters and trump the Snorlax.
You're still a piece of shit for doing that, Obama. Don't think I'm forgiving you for doing that. But going back to what we were just talking about, we're going to start asking questions of the video for everyone to participate, like when we were asking for name suggestions for our team members. For this video, our question is, in what game did you look forward to fights against the bad guys the most?
It can be for any reason, from stopping their cause to their Pokemon being unique and challenging. Let us know in the comments below. And if the editor isn't too busy playing NHL and FIFA, he'll reply to you.
We will respect any answer other than Team Star. They were easily the worst bad guys in Pokemon, hands down. While it's a shame they were bullied, the games were scripted to make it look like they should all be felt bad for. They literally fucking built death mobiles to terrorize anybody that bullied them. They became the bullies in the end and should have been expelled. Beating them was so satisfying.
Take a fucking breath and relax, Joe. Damn, bro, tell us how you really feel. But yeah, taking them down did feel good. Especially the rich kid who used fairy Pokemon. He was just straight up obnoxious.
The only good thing Team Star gave us was Penny's battle music. That might go down as the best battle music the Pokemon games have ever seen. I know Scarlet and Violet get a ton of hate for the performance issues, but the battle music was banger after banger.
Aside from Team Star, I really did enjoy Scarlet and Violet. Sure, they had the performance issues and should have waited until they were fixed to release the game, but they took a lot of chances and essentially remade how the games will be played going forward. I love the open world aspect.
All right, let's reel this one in and get back to the game we're playing right now. What's your strategy with the Silph building here, Joe?
I'm going to do it in the easiest way possible, in my opinion. I already got the card key so I can access every area, and I'm just going to go floors 1 through 10 in order, so we don't miss any trainers or items. I will skip the 3rd floor until the end because that's where you warp to the 11th floor. This place really was an absolute hell and guessing game as a kid when you weren't using the player's guide to help you out.
Can't knock that strategy. Once you understand the mechanics, it's much easier, but we really need to take on every trainer possible because don't forget, we're actually going to be under-leveled once we get to the end of this video.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good thing we got some great movesets and fully evolved Pokemon, because going forward all the gyms, and especially in the Pokemon League, we're going to be facing Pokemon in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. The difficulty spiked a little after Saffron City, but now it's on a whole new level starting around the 25-minute mark of this video.
There's a reason why my first line of this series said this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, Pokemon game. The 5th gym has a Pokemon at level 50, for fuck's sake. And as you can clearly see, every Pokemon doesn't get equal experience every time you win a battle or catch a Pokemon like in the present. This was about having a clear strategy or grinding like crazy to have a chance. Pokemon Yellow is the hardest game. Prove me wrong.
While I agree, I have to interrupt for a second. Did this lady literally just give us self-destruct? What does she think we are, some rocker who has all of his Pokemon unalive themselves? She says she's helping us, but in reality, she must be on the Team Rocket payroll and is trying to trick us.
I'll get Secret Service right on that. She's literally saying, yeah, you can use self-destruct in an office building. Either she works for Team Rocket or she's the quiet one in the break room, if you know what I mean.
I guarantee there's a link between her and the guy that used self-destruct on the SSN. There are undercover rockets no matter where you go. Are you an undercover rocket member to Biden? I bet you are. Show me your bag right now.
Clearly not, asshole. Get your hands off me and let me play the damn game.
Donald, none of us are members of Team Rocket, you idiot. Just take it easy, man.
That's exactly what a member of Team Rocket would say. You're in on it too. I'm making a citizen's arrest. I'm surrounded by undercover bombers. Everything I knew is a lie. Why does everything bad have to happen to me?
Donald, have you lost your mind? That tinfoil hat is way too tight. Get your hands off me, Alex Jones.
I'm being assaulted. Somebody save me.
Just be happy Secret Service only slapped you, Donald. It's going to be worse next time, so just relax. Neither me or Barack are members of Team Rocket. We're on the same team here. It's your best buddy, Joe Biden. I would never lie to you.
Saying you're my best buddy is a lie. That spot is reserved for Ben Franklin since I see him in my wallet all the time. But all right, maybe I jumped the gun there. Sorry about that, guys. You can never be too safe sometimes, you know?
Fuck, you found me. Get away from me, you Team Rocket assholes.
Ah, pepper spray. It fucking burns. Somebody get some goddamn water right fucking now.
Bush, is that you? Hold up, it's us, it's your friends.
Holy shit, Barack, Joe, Donald, it is you guys. I'm so happy to see you.
I wish I could say the same. My eyes are burning.
I'm sorry, Donald. I didn't expect to see you guys here. Use this full restore I have.
What are you doing here, George? It's dangerous. Team Rocket took over this building. We're trying to get them out of here.
You are? That's great. This is actually where I got that job I was telling you about. I've been hiding in that corner ever since Team Rocket took over the building. I'm coming with you guys so I can help you.
Oh man, that feels better. Everyone should always carry a full restore on them for situations like this. Now that my horrific incident of terror is over, welcome aboard, George. With the team we have, we'll take out Team Rocket, no problem.
Last time I saw you guys, you only had Pikachu, Nidoran, and Pidgeotto. What do you have now?
We've grown a ton since then, George. Nidoran is now a Nidoking. We also got a Ninetales, Starmie, and Hypno. We still have Pikachu and Pidgeotto, but Pidgeotto should evolve while we're in here.
Wow, that sure is one heck of a team. Once that evolution happens, your team will be fully evolved. That's awesome. While you're in here, you need to stop on the 10th floor. They have the TM for Earthquake in a closet up there. Not like anyone will notice if you take it right now.
We have to put that on Arnold. Once we do, he'll be the strongest member of our team again. That move is absolutely vital to his success. Joe, you better put it on him.
Are you sure that he doesn't learn it on his own? I already made that mistake once with Pikachu, and I really don't want to make it again. I still can't believe I forgot that Pikachu has different level-up moves in yellow compared to red and blue.
Everyone makes mistakes, Joe, but yeah, Nidoking does not learn Earthquake on his own. You're good to teach that to him.
Thanks, Bush. It would have been nice if somebody on our team told me not to do that. You even said it was a great idea, Donald. Why the fuck didn't you say anything?
Complete honesty, you were playing really well, so I needed something to hold against you if things went wrong. Nothing personal, Joe.
Even when you're nice, you're an ass, Donald. That's literally your trademark. George, do you know who these people are?
Yeah, I do. It looks like Team Rocket found them. That's Nancy from accounting, and oh God, it's Todd. Everybody hates that guy, and for good reason. Not only does he always leave the coffee pot empty in the break room, but he throws people under the bus in team meetings. But worst of all, he struck out looking in the company softball league championship game against the Celadon department store team. Who the fuck strikes out looking in slow pitch softball? A loser, that's who. No wonder he's crying in Nancy's arms right now.
I need to purchase Silph Co so I can give that Todd fellow a simple message. It goes something like,
Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired!
While that reference fits perfectly, shut the fuck up, Donald. Blackhawk is evolving. It's finally happening.
He's come so far since we found him in Viridian Forest. We shall always believe in Blackhawk. Welcome to the Team Pidgeot.
Our team is officially final. This is going to be the group that leads us to glory, boys.
I'm really glad I was here to see this happen. I remember Blackhawk just getting started 20 levels ago. I'm glad you guys stuck with him and turned him into the Titan he is today.
While it's great to see Pidgeot, we can't get distracted, boys. We still have a job to do, and we need to take down Team Rocket. I've also heard some rumors that our rival is lurking around this building somewhere.
Where are you hearing rumors from?
I spoke to some very reliable sources. Trust me, they're the best. And they said they saw Putin enter the building no more than an hour ago.
Vladimir Putin. You mean the Russian president? He's your rival?
It's just what we named our rival, but I think that's just because Donald likes to ride horses shirtless with him.
For the last fucking time, you Minecraft zombie, that was his twin brother, Vladimir. I did it to boost foreign relations. I invited him out to Montana, and I tried to show him in a show of dominance that I could ride shirtless in the winter and not be affected by the cold.
Donald, as your friend, that's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
We have two presidents who served 8 years each in this group and still no idea how foreign relations work. Just forget it, and let's keep cleansing the building of Team Rocket.
You're right, Donald. After all, when we finish up today, my even better sources are telling me you have a dinner date with Kim Jong-un's twin brother Jim at Red Lobster, followed by ice cream at Dairy Queen for dessert.
Ooh, can I come to Dairy Queen? I want some ice cream, as long as you two keep your shirts on, that is.
When I become president again next year, I'm going to nuke you two assholes into oblivion.
Are you going to let Vladimir press it once for Obama and Jim press it once for Biden?
You know what? Fuck it, we're leaving. Team Rocket can have the Silph Company into the elevator right now. Let's go.
Oh, relax, Trump. You know we're just fucking with you. Oh, man. I really miss these times together.
You know, Bush, we always did intend to do this run with you. Why don't you stick around with us after we leave here and join our journey to become Pokemon Masters?
You don't need this job, Bush. Your real calling is being with us. Just look what happened here. We couldn't sleep at night knowing it could happen again after we leave.
While I may not like any of you right now, I'm sure in a few minutes I'll be over it and want you to join the Team Bush. Maybe we didn't get our last party member last episode. Maybe we're adding our last party member this episode.
You know what? You're right. I've regretted taking this job every time I clocked in. I've been watching your adventures through Kanto every Thursday and wanted to be there every step of the way. Let's free all of my former co-workers, even that shithead Todd, and then become Pokemon Masters.
Welcome aboard, George. If there was a doubt in my mind that we could pull this off, it's gone now. I guess we need to commission a new thumbnail for next episode. Hopefully the editor isn't too mad.
He's been playing NHL and FIFA too much anyway. He can hop on Photoshop for a minute and add George to the thumbnail.
Hey guys, look, straight ahead, it's Putin. Donald was actually right. Let's just go to the 3rd floor so we can warp to his bitch ass and smack him again.
We'll get there soon enough, Joe. Don't worry. There's still 3 more floors on top of us we need to clear out, and don't forget we need to get Earthquake on the 10th floor. We actually also have a Nurse Joy that works in here so we can heal up the team for the final stretch.
Why is Nurse Joy working in a corporate office?
You don't want to know. But a few weeks ago, that oxygen thief Todd threatened he would sue because Silph didn't do enough for mental health. The president just said screw it and hired a Joy for an employee rest area, thinking it would be an easier solution.
That president is a very smart man. Just look at these beautiful soft beds. I want to get in one and take a nice long nap. It's been like 4 hours since I last slept and I'm getting tired.
Get a hold of yourself, Sleepy Joe. You can sleep as long as you want after we finish up here. Job's not done yet.
Shouldn't he be running the country after we finish up here? I mean, technically he should be running the country right now, but I think we can all agree this is more important.
Joe's day literally consists of a few things: sleeping, eating ice cream, and playing video games. Kamala even forges his signature on any bill that needs to get signed.
It really is a good life. Speaking of video games, you guys really need to play Genshin Impact with me sometimes. It's such a high-quality game with a world-class community.
Biden, no offense, actually I mean complete offense, and with absolutely no due respect here, I would rather stub both of my big toes simultaneously on my bedpost, and then walk on a floor of Legos up and down a football field instead of playing that horseshit Z-Tierweeb game.
I would rather play a competitive game of Overwatch as Winston against 5 Reapers while my entire team laugh emotes in the corner as I try to push the payload. That toxicity would only be a fraction of what you would experience in Genshin.
Oh, damn, I can't decide what's worse between those two. I'm going to make a poll on our community page on YouTube after this video goes live to see what the community thinks. But yeah, Biden, we're never playing Genshin with you. Don't worry. It's just going to be a phase, like when you wouldn't stop asking us to play For Honor and Mass Effect Andromeda.
Why do you guys always have to shit on some of my favorite games? You just need to give them a chance.
Biden, when there's a game worth playing, we'll invite you to play it. You need to get off whatever fucking message boards and blogs you're reading or any podcasts that you're watching. Your taste in games is worse than your counterparts Pack Luck in the Pokemon Presidents universe when he isn't channeling his Game Shark anime powers. All right, Biden, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's just that you have horrible taste in video games and...
Did he just fall asleep on the bed when Nurse Joy healed our team?
Yeah, it happens from time to time. He's even mastered the art of continuing to play when he's asleep like a sleepwalker, but instead he's a sleep gamer.
Is he out for the rest of the episode? Do one of us need to step in?
No, just give it a second. I'm sure Donald is just
Sleepy
about to...
Joe, you geriatric, narcoleptic, election-stealing, shitty excuse for a president, wake the fuck up. We literally have this one trainer and then the last floor before we start the 3 big fights. Open your goddamn eyes and play the fucking game before I call my January 6th mob to do it for you.
Do you think that was a bit much, Donald?
Look for yourself. He's still fucking sleeping. Plan B it is.
Huh, what? Where am I? Why does my face sting? Oh, hey, it's you guys. What's up?
Sleepy fucking Joe, do you think you can keep your eyes open for like 10 more minutes so you can finish this damn episode?
Yeah, I think that power nap I just took should get me over the finish line. Where are we in the building exactly?
We're in that closet I was telling you all about earlier. The TM for Earthquake should be in here somewhere. Once we find it, we can give it to Nidoking and turn him into an unstoppable war machine.
Unstoppable war machine, you say? Do you think we'll have some time for a quick freedom mission and get some of that sweet Texas tea? That amazing black gold, that beautiful substance that gets us all up in the morning?
It's Pokemon Yellow Obama. I don't think Nidoking can invade foreign lands to get us oil.
Well, it fucking should.
That's honestly a good idea, Obama. Instead of the Space Force, I should have created the Nidoking Force, an army of Nidokings to invade our enemies on the ground, to completely obliterate them. I'm totally doing that as soon as I get sworn in again.
Yeah, not happening, Trump. I already started filling out the paperwork to make that happen. Next time, don't lose the election to me.
First you steal the election, and now you steal my greatest idea yet. Does your evil no-no bound, Sleepy Joe?
It was actually my idea, Donald. Both of you would be stealing it from me.
Nobody fucking asked you. Stick to your drones.
There are none in the room right now, and I'm getting restless. Obama want drone.
I'll use drone in one of the upcoming battles. How does that sound, Barack?
Fine, I guess so.
Maybe we should start focusing everyone. We're going to be on the top floor very shortly and have a huge battle with Giovanni, as well as Putin, I would assume.
We kind of gave up on the whole focus up thing when our team started becoming amazing about 5 episodes ago. We just go into battles talking shit and always come out on top because I'm a godlike trainer, never to be matched now or in the future.
We all know that I'm the heart and soul of this team, Donald. Do I need to tell George what happened during your gameplay in episode 5?
Episode 5? What the hell happened in episode 5? Oh shit! No, we don't need to bring that up. Yeah, George! Biden has played really well in this series. We can trust him!
Donald, you have 91 felony counts over 4 criminal cases, and you haven't even shown a shred of care about them. Biden mentions one episode, and you have a meltdown. I don't remember watching episode 5 since I was on vacation the week it came out, and I knew you didn't fight a gym, so I just skipped it to be honest. What happened?
Yeah, Donald, refresh my memory. What happened again?
No time for reminiscing. We have a battle with Putin to worry about. Go get him, Biden.
Oh, I fully intend to trump. We have a spotless history of kicking his ass with not even letting one Pokemon faint, and I intend to keep that record intact. Bring it on, you fucking dictator.
Level 38, damn, Putin's packing some heat.
Donald wasn't kidding earlier when he said going forward in big fights we're going to be underleveled. Even though we have taken out 95% or more of trainers so far, you will always be underleveled from here on out without grinding if you have a team of 6.
What we lack in levels, we make up for in coverage and move sets. We may be a few levels lower, but Me2 should take out his Sandslash in one shot.
And down goes Sandslash. Didn't stand a chance against Me2.
Mewtwo is an absolute killing machine. Probably could take out Putin's team all on his own, but he's going to use his Cloyster next, so I'll let George get back in here and take care of this.
Cloyster's defense is downright scary, but a special attack should take it down no problem. Bring on the Thunderbolt.
Doubt we even needed the crit, but well done, Joe. 2 down and 3 to go.
What can I say? The team is just that good. What's next?
Arnold got to level up as well, so that's a nice little bonus. Putin's Pokemon are giving us plenty of experience. Looks like Magnet Ton is next. And you know what that means, Biden. It's time for the debut of Arnold's Earthquake attack.
Way ahead of you, Donald, and wow, that's just a classic move animation. It's still one of the best moves in the game today, and it might even be the best move in this game overall.
It would get my vote for best move based on the damage, accuracy, and Pokemon like Magnet Ton not having the Levitate ability yet. Pokemon number 4 is going to be Kadabra. What's the game plan here, Mr. President?
We have a saying over here in this playthrough, George, and I'm sure you've heard of it. We call it Believe in Blackhawk. Fly was strong with the stab even before Pidgeot evolved, but now that he's reached his final form, I have no doubt this is a one-hit knockout on this glass cannon.
I would agree with that, Joe. And there goes Kadabra. It was tradition that Blackhawk always took down Putin's Eevee, but it's time to let someone else take the honor of delivering the final blow, especially now that he finally evolved it into Flareon.
It may be the first level 40 Pokemon we've seen in this playthrough, but it should go down in one hit just like the rest.
If Silph ends this, which I also think it will, that means in all of Putin's 5 Pokemon, he was able to land 1 confusion attack. As always, it's the great POTUS taking down Putin in dominating fashion. I refuse to call him our rival from this point forward. He's not worthy of associating himself with us. Get out of our way. We have Giovanni to deal with.
Fantastic battling, Biden. That was 3 Michelin star level cooking. I couldn't have done it better myself. Maybe you really are the heart and soul of this team.
You better believe I am George. I know you're one of the greatest trainers that DC has ever seen, so I have to set the bar high for you. And is Putin really saying he's going to the Elite Four after that beatdown? He might as well release that batch of losers he calls a team and restart his journey.
I almost forgot that we get a second Pokemon in this episode that we don't use. Game Freak throws you a bone right here by giving you a Pokemon that can do some work against Giovanni. But Lapras can join Hitmonlee in the PC. We got our team, and it's not changing.
I thought we would never make it to the 11th floor. Finally, we can save all the people here and... Oh, yeah, of course. One more fight against these bozos. Get out of the way and let us speak with your boss.
It's fine, Karen Obama. Don't even worry about it. Pretty sure this is the last time we battle Butch and Cassidy. Just kidding. I know it's Jesse and James. You can relax. So let's give them a beatdown they'll never forget.
It only took until the last battle for you to remember their names. Way to go, Sleepy Joe. But what the fuck is with this level 31 bullshit? We just beat high 30s and a 40, and they give us a fight now with low 30s? That's lame, man. They should all be level 40 for a bigger challenge and a good memory of the last fight with Team Rocket.
Don't even switch out of Starmie here, Joe. They don't deserve the respect of even seeing another one of our Pokemon for coming to this battle weaker than a good deal of the grunts in this building. I remember one of them had only a Hypno, and that was more of a challenge than any of these Pokemon. Donald was right. They didn't make this fight hard enough, and it should have been part 2 of a real gauntlet.
It is what it is, I guess. 3 up and 3 down, just like the Yankees every time they face a good pitcher. I didn't even have to choose a different move either. At least we got a level up out of this. I'm going to switch to Drone to start the fight against Giovanni and keep my promise to you, Obama, since I didn't use him against Putin or Jesse and James. Not sure who he starts with, but Drone can mess up anyone in his path, no problem.
It is funny character development to see Jesse and James all depressed when you beat them this time, acknowledging all the times they lost to you. But all right, Biden, this is the main event of the episode. Dial in and save the Silph Company. We believe in you.
Leading off with a Netterino, not fully evolved, but at least the level is more what you would expect.
Not sure if Dig knocks out here, even though it's super effective, so I'll just go with the flamethrower route and knock it out in 2 turns anyway.
Smart approach there, Biden. Looks like it will be a knockout on turn 2. And Giovanni wasted his turn on focus energy, so easy knockout to start. Good job. I love you, Drone.
Keep it in your pants, Obama. But are you sticking with Drone against Persian Joe?
No reason not to. It's another 2-turn knockout with flamethrowers. Worst case scenario, he gets a critical hit slash. But that shouldn't kill. He went with payday, so we don't even have to worry. Come on, Team Rocket Boss, give me a challenge. You're going to put me to sleep.
I wouldn't poke the bear, Biden. Not sure what he's got in reserve, but is there any reason you can't be as good a president as you are a Pokemon trainer? We would literally have flying cars and solved world hunger if the skills crossed over.
Trust us, Bush. We've tried to make that happen. The scientists have been working on that since he took office. Sadly, it doesn't look like it will happen, but on the bright side, we're on to Giovanni's last Pokemon, thanks to our beautiful and amazing drone. You're the real MVP, Ninetales.
I have to hand it to Drone. I had no idea what Giovanni was going to be using here, but even with no plus matchups, Flamethrower paired with Dig did the trick. He definitely saved his ace for last, so I'll let my pride and joy finish this off.
I know we've said it a lot in the recent past, but Joe, what you did here today really needs to be repeated. You took down nearly 40 trainers in this episode without losing a single Pokemon. You're our captain. You're our rock. We need to get you a Pokemon hockey jersey and put the captain's C on it. Fantastic job today.
Get the fuck out of here, Giovanni. The presidents have foiled your plans for this takeover. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on your way out.
Nicely said, Bush. It's horrible what happened here and how we found you, but it all worked out in the end. We're so stoked to have you on the team. We'll say our goodbyes and end this session so you can hand in your notice to your boss.
I really did enjoy working here, and all of my co-workers aside from that smooth brain Todd. But it's clear this was my real calling. Have a great week, everyone watching. I can't wait to see you next week.
It's our pleasure, George. We'll put you after Obama in the order so you'll either get the Cinnabar or Viridian Gym most likely. It's going to be a real test for you, but I know you'll ace it. Thanks again for stopping by, everyone. We will see you next week.
You know it's going to be lit next week as I take on not 1 but 2 gyms and get us our 6th badge. We're starting to get into the home stretch now, everyone. We're going to be Pokemon Masters before you know it. Only a Todd would miss next week's episode, so I know all of you will be there.
And last but not least, don't forget to join the Discord. Link is in the description. Connect with the editor of this video, as well as all of the goated President AI Pokemon creators on YouTube. We'll see you for episode 14 next week. We hope you all had an amazing Halloween and have a great week.
Hello to everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome to episode 14 of The President's Play Pokemon Yellow. And of course, a special hello to every Texas Rangers fan out there. World Series champions, baby. We finally did it.
All right, Bush, I know we wanted to give you a chance to do the intro in your first full episode, but that was not it. First off, you're supposed to say what we're doing this episode, and did you really have to plug the Rangers winning the World Series?
Oh, I'm sorry, Donald, but I'm just so excited. I even got to throw out the first pitch in Game 1. I don't know if you've heard, but at one
George,
time I was an owner
we know at
of
one
them.
time you owned 2% of the Rangers. We've heard it a million times. You don't need to tell us again.
Also, I wouldn't be talking about that first pitch, George. I'm sure we'll get demonetized by Fox if we show it. But you didn't even throw from the mound, and you spiked that pitch before it got to home plate. In 2001, you threw off the mound at Yankee Stadium before a World Series game and threw a perfect strike. What happened to your arm?
We're all getting older, Biden. You of all people should know that, Grandpa.
If I threw out that first pitch, I would have thrown a 90-mile-an-hour fastball right on the corner.
Joe, if you threw out that first pitch, you would have needed to stand 5 feet away from home plate to get it to the catcher without bouncing it.
Biden, I pray you throw out a first pitch next season so that I can put that on repeat during all of my 2024 ads. I would probably just play a video of it on the debate stage every time I got asked a question and not say a word.
Oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. During my weekends in Delaware, I throw batting practice to Hunter, and he hasn't hit one of my heaters yet.
Probably because he's holding a pipe instead of a bat, and you're probably holding a teddy bear in bed instead of a baseball. But again, that's just a guess.
Can we get back to the fucking video already? It's been almost 2 minutes, and we haven't even spoken about Pokemon yet.
Donald's right. It's nice that we spoke about it since nobody knows who won the World Series, since it was the lowest rated World Series in history. But we are here to become Pokemon masters, not SportsCenter anchors. Donald, would you like to redo the intro and say what's happening this episode?
Thank
Lowest
you,
TV
Obama.
ratings ever because
George,
everyone knew we
shut the
would
fuck
win.
up. No more baseball. That I will take you right back to the Silph Co. if you talk about fucking baseball again.
All right, Donald, you made your point. No more Texas Rangers.
Thank you, George. So anyway,
Hey, how about
today
those
we
New
are...
York Rangers this season?
George,
shut
shut
the fuck up.
fuck up!
All right, I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. I promise I'll be good.
Last fucking chance. Anyway, today on the President's
Anybody
Play...
know how Queens Park Rangers is doing this season?
Where's my fucking 12 gauge?
Okay, Donald, take a breath. Look at me. It's your friend Obama. It's all right.
Is it Barack? Is it really all right?
Of course it is. Now just take a minute and let's breathe. Now let's picture your perfect world. It's a beautiful day in your walled city. The borders are all closed. You just got finished throwing paper towels off your balcony to people waving Trump. 2024 flags.
Wow, that does actually sound like a perfect day.
And after all of that, you sit down on your movie theater style recliner and you decide to watch some of your favorite TV shows.
Oh yes, I do need to watch some Inuyasha and Sword Art Online, minus season 2.
In your perfect world, Donald, season 2 never happened. They skipped that disaster and went straight from everybody trapped in the game waking up and straight to the Gun Gale Online season.
Oh my God, it really is my perfect world.
But before you go to bed, Donald, you have time for your favorite show in the world, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh yes, the Rangers. Wait a minute, the Rangers. Oh fuck you, Obama, you piece of shit!
Oh my fucking God, he actually got him.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Trump. We actually all met up before this episode and planned this out. We are sorry, but you have to admit that was hilarious.
Oh, come on, Donald. Don't go all silent on us.
For real. Hey, Donald, are you in there? Are you in there? Are you in there? Are you in there?
Jesus Christ, what the hell is that noise?
What's going on down there, Tucker?
I'm just checking it now. Ew, all right then. Well, looks to be an error in the simulation software. Donald malfunctioned from, let's see, looks like an anger overload.
How pitiful, even in a simulation, that orange jackass still can Alt F4. Just reboot him quickly. If he remains offline too long, the carbonite will unfreeze.
Yes, Master Putin, I've already rebooted the software. Everything looks to be all right now.
That's good. Has anybody in the United States found out these three are missing?
Not at all. Melania would only notice if the bank account got shut off. Michelle is still on that 2-month spa holiday that we made it look like Obama gave her as a surprise gift. And Kamala is happy to act as president while making it look like Biden is still around.
Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Mwahahahaha!
Donald, are you all right? Please don't tell me you stroked out there.
What? What the hell happened? What's going on?
You kind of just went blank there for a minute. Here, you can have the controller back. We were just filming episode 14.
Thank goodness you're all right, Donald. You really made us worried there.
I'm really not sure what happened. Nothing hurts or aches either, so I guess I'm all right.
It would appear so. How about you do that intro since you never got to do it earlier?
I thought we were letting Bush do the intro in his first episode, but all right then. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the President's Play Pokemon Yellow episode 14. It's the Big D's turn this episode, and today we're not only going to take down 2 gyms, but it's time for Obama to take his shot with Sabrina.
What do you mean, take his shot with Sabrina?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You never heard Bush. A few episodes ago, Michelle left Barack for Paul from Cinno. Our boy is a single man right now.
After she left him, we went to a club in Saffron City, and Obama was practically drooling over Sabrina. He's been working on his pickup lines for weeks now, preparing for this day.
Maybe we just forget about it. She'll never go for a guy like me.
Why in the world would you say that? You're a former president that has done really well for himself in life. She would be lucky to have you, bro.
I just don't know. I'm not ready, goddammit.
Of course you're ready. I can even show you some more advanced moves now that you've passed my beginner's class. I think you're ready for one of my favorite moves. I call it Find the Classified Document.
Wow, Obama. He hasn't even taught me that one yet. If you don't want to, though, I can always dye your hair green like hers. Maybe she would like that.
No, no more moves and no hair dye. I mean, seriously, Joe, do you really think I would look good with green hair?
I mean, Xbox made the black and green color scheme work out pretty good, so I think it would work.
If only they could make a system that even came close to the quality of PlayStation.
First off, fuck you for that comment. And secondly, no, I'm going to do this myself. I'm ready. I will win over my psychic beauty. This episode, we're leaving her gym with her badge and her number.
That's the spirit, Obama. Worst case scenario, we can always use the red button on her gym, if you know what I mean.
Why would you use the ice cream button on her gym?
Oh, silly George, the blue button is the ice cream button. The red button rains down hell on a target of my choice.
Biden, don't you remember you switched the buttons when you took office?
I did what now?
Yeah, Joe, they're right. You made the blue button, the nuke button, and the red button, the ice cream button, because the red button was closer to you.
Is that why nobody brings me ice cream when I hit the blue button? Whoops, my bad.
Well, I guess we should issue our apologies to Yemen right about now for our dipshit in chief.
Also, with how much Biden wanted ice cream, he probably doubled. No, tripled the number of strikes you two ordered.
I think it's clear, though, that I'm the real victim here because I never got any of that ice cream I requested. Think of all the chocolate chip I could have had. It's enough to make anybody cry.
Yeah, the real victims definitely wasn't everybody who had to endure the hellfire you inflicted on them from your probably endless ice cream requests.
I'm so glad you agree with me, buddy.
All right then. Before all the war crimes get completely exposed, how about we take a minute before the gym battle with Koga to thank the amazing viewers who contributed to the channel.
Sounds like a good idea to me. First off, we would like to thank Tanner Reichert for his incredibly generous $10 donation during the episode 13 premiere. You can definitely have that #1 fan emoji you selected for this episode.
Our next shout out goes to Kevin Bolanos, who very generously contributed $9.99 during our community stream, where we played Jackbox with Dilkson, 327, Game Producer 6, and all of our amazing communities.
And last but not least, a shout out to Presidential Gaming Drive for donating 4 funny shaped E's and 99, I guess, smaller funny shaped E's, also during our community stream.
To be honest, I have no idea what that is either. Is that British money?
I just looked up British money symbol on Google, and it looks like it's the, and I quote, pound symbol for sterling.
So is it pounds or sterlings, and is it worth anything?
Hopefully it's the Sterlings one, because the last thing we need is more pounds since we have Donald on our team.
Oh, fuck you, Sleepy Joe. I'll pound you if you make another fat joke.
Pause.
Anyway, it looks like it's like $6 American, so thank you again, Presidential Gaming Drive, for your British people money. Having non-confusing money was just one of the reasons we wanted to have our own country.
And if you want to be a part of the next community stream or just interact with any of the best President AI Pokemon creators, join the Discord in the description below. Even British people, as you can see, are allowed.
Can we get through one transition without insulting or making fun of any countries or groups? Rhetorical question, don't even answer that. All right, Donald, it's just about time to battle Koga. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, if I'm being honest with you. I know his ace is venomous, so we have a bunch of moves to take that down. I'm not quite sure what his other Pokemon are, but we should be able to beat them as well. I've been waiting a long time for this gym battle, and I don't care how underleveled we are, I'm taking this ninja bitch down.
Which Pokemon are you thinking of using in this one?
Our team may be Biden. Is he going to the PC for some special Pokemon, or did you forget who our party members are?
Oh, sorry, George. That's one other thing we forgot to mention. When we do gym battles, we limit ourselves to using the amount of Pokemon that the gym leader has to make things a little more challenging. So if Koga has 3 Pokemon, for instance, we can only use 3.
To answer your question, Joe, now that George is caught up, I'm definitely leading off with Starmie. Me too should have a type advantage against any Pokemon this Naruto cosplayer has to throw at us. It took 14 episodes, but it's finally time for my first gym battle. Fear my wrath, Koga. It's Trump time.
Four Pokemon and a level 44 to start? Jeez. This might be an actual challenge.
It's a non-evolved purple fuzzball. I still bet we could finish it in one shot.
Damn, our Mewtwo is really amazing. What a shot. What a start.
A good start, but it's not time to celebrate just yet, Joe.
Might as well be if he keeps sending out these worthless bugs. No need to change Pokemon or even the attack for that matter. Psychic, here we go.
Goddamn, 8 levels higher and still a one-hit knockout. Starmie is special and not the type that Joe is.
Is this a fucking joke? Another goddamn Venonat? Am I in the Fuchsia City gym or the Viridian Forest? I've waited this long for this. My talent is being wasted here.
If he had 4 Pokemon, he definitely could have gone with Venonat, Weezing, Muck, and Venomoth. Maybe they thought the level difference would make it irrelevant. But regardless, here we are. Maybe our team is just that good.
Since Starmie hit level 39, I'm going to mix it up a little and bring in Blackhawk. Fly should take care of this moth, no problem.
Oh no, it's copying Mewtwo and using Psychic. Damn sneaky ninjas. Be careful, Blackhawk.
Holy cow, 12 levels lower and not even half the bar. Blackhawk is truly a force to be reckoned with.
And now he resorts to using Double Team. That's a dick move to use evasion moves Koga.
We still got the hit off, so no worries. That attack hit really well. I was hoping it would kill in one shot, but that's going to be hard when we're facing a level 50. One more fly and we have our soul badge.
Bro, are you kidding me with another double team? This guy is just pathetic. Take the L like a man and fuck here we go with the attack missed bullshit.
He's literally just spamming double team now. Even a 100% accuracy move is going to be less than 50% right now. That means Fly is going to have the accuracy of a one-hit knockout move pretty much. Seeing we're going to be here all day, I guess I can take a nap.
The odds may be against us, Biden, but I believe in Blackhawk. This next attack is going to land. Oh, fuck yeah. And boys, there. We fucking go. Koga is defeated. The soul badge is ours.
Great job not losing your cool and leaving in our boy to finish the job, Trump. You talked a big game about your gym battling a few episodes ago and you backed it up here. I have full faith you're our man to take on my love.
He was a bitch in the battle, and he's a bitch right now. He can't even face us after losing. Let's just get the hell out of here. This is a dojo for losers.
If I just lost a battle with 4 Pokemon, all at least 6 levels higher than my opponent, I would probably be salty too. The TM for Toxic could potentially come in handy later on, so we should definitely throw that on one of our team members.
I'll figure that one out before we sign off this episode. Right now, my focus is purely on Saffron City and our 6th badge. Psychic Pokemon are no joke, and I need to be at the top of my game if we want to be heading to Cinnabar Island next episode.
Just so you can get your head on straight, and I can finish working on my lines after your battle with Sabrina. How about we take a look at last week's community question results?
I almost forgot we did that, but there's literally no chance more people would rather have done my option. Walking on Legos after stubbing both your big toes, that's easily worse than a few angry minutes, and losing some SR in a dead game.
You sure about that, Trump? How about you check the results for yourself? We had 101 votes and it was overwhelming that my scenario was far worse. Next time you step to me, how about making sure you're ready to play?
Damn, Donald, you got absolutely cooked in that one. I thought we would need burn heels next episode, but not today.
Another election rigged against me? Color me shocked. It's just becoming the norm at this point. Well, I guess I underestimated the amount of Overwatch players in our community that should have been an easy dub for me.
Keep mauling Trump, but Gigi, an attempt was made, I suppose.
Oh, look at Mr. hiding in a closet thinking he's so high and mighty. Want to run it back, tough guy? I'll even the score this week for sure.
What are you thinking for a poll question this week, Donald? I'll never turn down an easy 2 and 0.
All right then, I think I got one for you. A week ago, the newest Pokemon TGG set Paradox Rift dropped, and I, George, will go as far to say this is easily the best set to drop during the Scarlet and Violet era so far. The art on the illustration rares are incredible. I packed the Goat Larry on the booster box I opened and I was in heaven. Could care less that it's only a $4 card. When you pull your chase, it's like you're in heaven.
It's not a bad set at all. But bro, it didn't even have a $90 card on release day. Shows what the community as a whole thinks about it. I guess you pulled a Biden and were sleeping through 151 about a month ago. My favorites, there were Pikachu and Zapdos. A truly goated set for a goated collector such as myself.
Well, this one should definitely be much closer than last time. I'm with Trump on this one. I've already started my master set on Paradox Rift, and I can't wait to have that completed.
You do realize they had a binder collection for 151. because that's easily the set you should be master setting, right, Biden? Bush is clearly going to dominate this poll again. We want these to be close, not a blowout.
It's not often that Biden gives a 200 IQ take, but this is one of them. That binder collection was just a cash grab. And that set was just to get Gen 1ers to empty their wallets. The cultured will agree that Paradox Rift is the goated set of this era so far.
You know the drill, everyone. Head over to the community tab and place your vote. What is your favorite set of Scarlet and Violet so far? Do you agree with the two Neanderthals who say Paradox Rift? Or are you truly a refined individual like Obama and myself and know that 151 is truly the correct answer? Make your voice be heard, and we will of course reveal the results next week.
What about the people who like the Scarlet and Violet base set or Paldea evolved better, though?
We asked them politely yet firmly to leave. I'm just kidding. You all are welcomed here. Just I think it's time for you to see your eye doctor because your prescriptions have clearly changed.
I never knew you were so passionate about the TCG Obama. I'll keep that in mind next time we rip some packs.
I definitely am, but also I wanted to get involved in the community poll for once as well. It looks like fun, and you and Bush can't hog it every week.
That sounds fair to me, partner. Sorry if I tried to get in there 2 weeks in a row. It really does get competitive. How about next week you and Biden can get a 1v1 so that we each have 2 results?
Can I get a real opponent instead of this 151 simp?
All right, Biden. I was going to go easy on you, but now you will face the true wrath of the 44th. There will be nothing except a pile of dust where you sit right now.
I mean, if we're being honest, he's about to turn 420, so he's going to turn to dust any day now. I hope he can make it to the poll next week.
Nice way to speak to your teammate, Donald. Good thing our take is based as fuck, so we can't lose but fuck you. Just make sure you don't throw this battle against Sabrina, please.
Don't worry, old man. I got this all under control. There ain't no way we are leaving this building without a badge.
You know, Donald, if it really is all under control. Do you think we could use George in the gym battle? You guys have only used Pikachu in the battle against Misty, and I think he deserves some action. I understand his typing isn't perfect for these gym battles, but I still want to see him.
Definitely scales the difficulty, seeing we're going to be underleveled and using a special attacker against a gym of strong special stat psychic Pokemon. But for you, George, you got it. Pikachu will lead off, and we'll take it from there. He definitely won't feature in the Viridian gym battle against ground types, and I'm not sure if we'll see him in the fight against Blaine. So let's do it. I could always use another opportunity to flex anyway.
Thanks, buddy. You won't regret it. George is an underrated machine, much better than an Electrode or Magneton for sure.
I mean, that's debatable, Bush. Don't get me wrong. George has been a solid member of the team. But he's an unevolved Pokemon that has lower stats than either of those two. He's on the team because if you don't use Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow, you're a thick, fat, slow bro who is an infestation on the good people of Kanto. Now I'm going to use Hold Back, so I don't knock out anybody right now, but I'm going to hone my claws so I can lash out and unleash an attack order to end the career of anybody who thinks a Pikachu is the best electric-type Pokemon in this game.
Bro, you ain't GP6. Don't ever make my ears bleed like that again.
Oh, come on, Trump. That was a pure fire blast. Cinnabar Gym just sent me a message on Indeed asking if I was interested in the gym leader position. When I do a remix, they call it a fire spin. Drone's flamethrower might
Obama,
be
it's
hot,
not
but
fire
I'm...
in the slightest. It's colder than a mega Obama's nose blizzard. Please stop.
Barack, we would tell you if it was fire. It's not. You have no rhymes. We're literally about to battle. Sabrina and the clock will hit 0 before you even take a shot.
Obama, we're your wingmen. We wouldn't lie to you. Now let me take the lead here. It's time to battle Sabrina. I'm gonna win, then you can go for it.
Okay, I'm cool. Good luck, Trump. How's my hair?
Literally never changes. All right, Pikachu. Show this Eminem wannabe what a real electric beast looks like.
You got this, Donald. Set the tone. It's time for badge number 6. Here we go. POTUS, here we go.
Good luck, Sabrina. That shade of green looks beautiful on you.
Oh my God, he's gonna fumble the bag. I hope she chokes me out with that whip so I don't have to endure your cringe anymore.
Holy shit, I could only dream for her to use that whip on me.
Obama, shut the fuck up. Trump has to focus here. Her first Pokemon is a level 50 for fuck's sake.
I mean, maybe it's like the Venonauts, where who cares what the level is since it's unevolved. Oh, wait, never mind. Just kidding. That Thunderbolt did nothing.
Looks like we have a genuine speed tie right there. And let's fucking go. Huge critical hit. One more and down goes Abra.
It even wasted its turn on using an X-Defend. Sabrina's choking harder than Obama is going to.
Be nice to her, George. It's a huge battle, and mistakes will be made. Great try there, Abra. I'm sure you'll win next time.
Holy shit, shut up, Obama! But great call on Pikachu there, Bush. Since our accuracy is lowered, I'm going to switch out and let what's very quickly becoming our ace in gym battles take on Kadabra. Blackhawk has ice in his wings with the battles he's won against Gloom and Venom Moth.
Now that was a smart use of that X-Defend. 12 levels lower, slower than the opponent, and Fly is nerfed. We might need to switch here.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, believe in Blackhawk Joe? Take that freezing cold takeout back and give it the old Yeller treatment. It's just alakazam to go, boys.
I know this line of Pokemon are a bunch of glass cannons, but wow, that was fast.
I like the decision to let it ride Trump. Blackhawk can definitely take advantage of that defense stat. Wrap this one up.
Hopefully this doesn't hurt too bad, and holy shit, that did nothing. A level 50 Alakazam can barely hurt our level 39 Blackhawk with a psychic attack. It's in the fucking bag, boys.
Looks like she's going with the X-Defend route again. She knows she's on the ropes. 2 more attacks should do it.
It's kind of a turnoff, if I'm being honest, seeing how bad she's battled. At least she did something smart and used to recover with Blackhawk in the air.
The aerial assault continues, and the critical hit assault continues too. I'm gonna try and get cheeky to end this with a quick attack and end it fuck so close. Never mind, doesn't matter. She didn't use recover, so that's all she wrote, boys. 6 badges down, 2 badges to go. I expect payments for that master class by next week.
Incredible job there, Trump. Now, if you excuse me, I think it's my turn.
Good luck, Obama. We're all rooting for you, and we all got your back.
We believe in you, buddy. Take it away.
All right, him, thank you very much for this marsh badge, Sabrina. My name's Barack, and if I may, I just needed to tell you that I saw you the other day at the club, and I think you're the most beautiful woman I've ever laid my eyes on. Your mastery of the psychic arts is nothing short of incredible. I just wish I could gaze into your blue eyes until I fall asleep every night and until the end of my life, Sabrina.
Oh my god, you gross, no, get out.
Wait, what? Sabrina, why would you say that? We could be so happy together.
Dude, you're like 60 and I'm 21. That's disgusting. Get the fuck out of here before I call the cops.
Obama, I think we need to go fam. I'm sorry, but it didn't work.
No, wait, Sabrina, please, give me a chance.
All right, get him out of here, boys. Thank you for the battle miss. Let's wrap this up before it gets any more sad and Obama exposes his lack of riz. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. If Obama can compose himself by next week, it's his turn as he brings us down to Cinnabar Island. We hope to see you all there.
Barack, tell you what, buddy. I'm going to do you a solid as soon as we leave this gym. Awesome job this episode, Donald. And if you made it this long, thank you for sticking around, as always. The link to join the Discord is in the description below. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Joe. Had to keep up with your great play. Don't forget to vote in the poll on the community tab and have a great week, everyone.
Yeah, whatever, I guess. Have a good week, or thanks for stopping by or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever forget about her. All right, John, Joe, we're out of here. What are you doing for me exactly?
I called Secret Service to say the Saffron Gym has oil. Hey, look, the drone's here.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 15, I guess, of The Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow. It's my turn this week, and I still miss Sabrina.
Sabrina? I've never heard that name before. Do any of you know that name?
Sabrina? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell there, Joe. I have no idea who he's talking about at all.
That name totally has nothing to do with the events in Saffron City last week, I bet. What a coincidence that we were all on our golf vacation in Sinnoh all of last week and have no knowledge of anything that happened that day.
Oh wait, I know that name now. She was the gym leader in Saffron City. I can't believe that drone strike on her gym happened. It was probably Putin. Yep, definitely Putin who ordered that strike.
Well, I guess I would rather be depressed and a free man instead of being Trump's cellmate and depressed. Yeah, can't believe Putin would do that.
That's absolutely right, Obama. This meme I found lying around in our Discord, that if you haven't joined already, you definitely should, and the link is in the description below. Totally doesn't reflect what we were doing last week.
Whoever made that meme is getting the next fucking drone strike.
Thank you so much for that slick goatee. When I asked you in the comments of episode 14 to make this, I had no idea it was actually going to happen, but this is priceless.
You actually had this commission, Trump. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, and so is your Riz, but you don't see me swearing in front of all of our amazing viewers.
Oh, give him a break, Trump. He's been through enough. Now he has to go to a new club so he can stare at someone else before working up the courage to speak to them a month later like he's giving his wedding vows.
I think there's a club in Saffron City so we can plan a trip over there. I'll have Secret Service scout the place so we can find you someone that you would like, Obama. They can't be any worse than the scouts in Madden.
No thank you, Biden. But I think I'm going to just take it easy for a little while. Barack is going to be a bachelor for the time being so he can focus on becoming a Pokemon master.
A man who has his priorities in order. That's what we like to hear, Obama. We're nearing the end of our Pokemon Yellow journey, and as sad as it is to say that, our ultimate goal of standing atop the Indigo Plateau as champions of Kanto awaits us.
I can't believe we are almost completed with our journey. We've met so many colorful characters and even a cave-dwelling janitor along the way. But that moment we become champions and smack around the Elite Four will be a day immortalized in history.
Let's not get all sentimental now. There will be plenty of time for that later. Right now we need to get the key from the Pokemon Mansion so we can unlock the gym and take on Blaine. Do you remember how to get it, Obama?
Yeah, remember how to get it. It's actually incredibly simple, but the location of the staircase you need to take can easily be missed because it blends in with all the rocks nearby.
Welcome to Cinnabar Island, where everything burns to the ground. First the mansion and then everywhere else after the volcano erupted before the events of fire, red and leaf green. You would think people wouldn't live on a volcanic island after the events of Pompeii, but instead they turn it into a resort.
Ah, Pompeii. I remember vacationing there in my younger years. They had the best ice cream, and I was just devastated when I couldn't spend any more summers there after that stupid Mount Vesuvius had to take it all away from me.
Joe, you do realize Pompeii was destroyed in the year 79 AD, right?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Why do you ask?
Exactly how old are you again?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I lost track in the 18th century. Everything got real foggy around then.
I have a few mathematicians and scientists working on researching and finding the actual number for how old Biden is. Along with that and all of my lawyer fees, cash is a little tight for me, so I'm going to need a small loan of $1 million from one of you.
You aren't getting it from any of us, so don't bother asking.
After all the moves I taught you and how I was there for you when Michelle left you, I am hurt, Obama. All I do is give, and this is how you pay me back. Oh, well, at least I can thank Tanner Reichert for another incredibly generous $10 donation during the episode 14 premiere. He's a real friend, unlike someone I play this game with.
Your words have cut me to the core. I'm just gonna jump and end it all.
Obama, no! Oh, Donald, look what you did. Obama just jumped off the 3rd floor of this mansion because of you. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Joe, breathe. He has to do that to get to the basement. Just look to your left. He's fine and still playing the game.
Oh my God, you're right, Bush. Barack, I thought you were gone. Don't you ever go and do that again.
Joe, take your damn pills, or maybe take less of your pills so you don't get these side effects. I don't even know anymore. Just do something, goddammit.
Being overdramatic actually is a side effect of these new pills he's on. We had to get a different brand after the last set of dementia pills turned him into Drip Biden back in Vermilion City.
Well, I guess this is better, but be on the lookout for a brand that can just make him as normal as possible with no side effects.
Maybe we can take the $10 that Tanner gave us to buy Joe some new pills.
Forget the pills. Let's use it to buy me some ice cream at Dairy Queen or 2 pairs of aviators at Five Below.
We should give the $10 to Pelosi so that she can do some quote-unquote totally legal stock trading. We can turn that $10 into millions.
Guys, we should just reinvest the $10 into the channel, right? That's definitely the best course of action. Why are you looking at me like that, Obama?
Because you would never invest any of your own money into this channel. Biden uses laundered Ukraine money to pay for the 11 Labs subscription.
Oh yeah, that's right, my bad.
Donald, you're acting mighty sus here. What are you hiding from us?
Me? Hide something? Never, of course not. How dare you accuse me of this? My feelings are hurt.
Did you spend the money already, Donald?
What? No, of course not. Okay, fine. I spent the $10 at Wawa yesterday on a hoagie and some buffalo chicken bites, but I need food to survive and have the energy to make these videos. So technically, I did reinvest it into the channel. You're welcome, everyone.
God damn it, Trump. You need to run those business decisions by us. You can't just take the channel revenue to buy goated Wawa food. Speaking of that, are we getting a pizza from Wawa tonight?
Well, obviously, because we always do that to celebrate a video, but yeah, Donald, you're buying tonight after this stunt.
Can somebody tell me what the hell a Wawa is? We don't have any of those in Texas. I have heard Jeb make that noise every now and then, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about.
So if you're one of the unlucky people that aren't from South Jersey, Philadelphia, Florida, or some other East Coast states in between, you don't get to experience the God-tier convenience store that Wawa is. They have amazing hoagies, all the snacks you need, and now even dinner foods that are unsurprisingly pretty good.
Before anyone asks, we're not sponsored by Wawa. Of course, if someone from corporate is watching, we definitely would do that. Anyway, George, just think of 7-Eleven, but not disgusting, and has better than diner quality food.
I gotta interrupt for a second. You used a repel, didn't you? How are we seeing a wild Pokemon?
Wild Pokemon are actually stronger than us in the basement. There are mucks and raticates that are in the low 40s. So if we hit the encounter, the repel will be useless.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of depressing to see we aren't even stronger than wild Pokemon, but I guess that's just further proof they didn't pull punches with this game.
Yeah, they really didn't. Hey, wait a minute, I just realized something. Donald, you said you used the $10 on a hoagie and some buffalo chicken bites. That cost more than $10. Did you use some other channel revenue on that?
Of course not. I just used 500 of your reward points to get the bites.
God damn it, you piece of shit. I was saving those up. How did you even guess my password?
It's Biden Rule 69 with a Z.
How does everyone know this? Are you hacking me? I knew I never should have clicked those ads for unlimited ice cream. I knew it was too good to be true.
Nobody's hacking you, Biden. But keep clicking those ads. It's totally not me trying to hack back into the White House database.
We'll address that later. Anyway, Biden, we had a bet after filming episode 11 to see who could guess your password the fastest. Bush won by getting it on his third guess.
I have lost sleep at night asking myself, why did I use my first 3 guesses on something ice cream related? I shouldn't have gone all in on that.
Gotta diversify there, Donald. I only used my first guess on ice cream, 420. I immediately pivoted to Trump sucks LOL and then got it right on my third guess.
I had it on my second guess, but blew it. I used an S instead of a Z on rules, and then just moved off it. I fucking had it, I tell you.
Well, I'm glad my cybersecurity is a joke to you all. I'll change my password and you'll never guess it again.
Biden, the inner machinations of your mind may be an enigma, but when it comes to guessing your passwords, that's a sport I could win MVP at every season.
Imagine if it was a sport. We would need a theme song as good as the NFL on CBS, and we could have teams around the world competing to guess Biden's passwords.
You guys just got lucky. You'll never guess it again.
Looks like we have our next bet. Everyone watching right now, we all know it's going to be something completely obvious, so some of you should easily get it first try. Comment your guess for Biden's new password. We'll have Joe scroll through the comments, and if you get it right, he will have to feature your correct guess in the next video.
Remember, everyone, Biden has the mind of a 10-year-old playing Call of Duty. It's going to be about something he likes and probably have 69 or 420 in it. It's not going to be something you would never guess.
All right, fine. You guys have a deal. It will be great to flaunt that nobody can guess my password, and I'll even make it easier for you all. I won't put a special character in it like all the websites require you to do now, and it will be 10 characters or less.
Real talk? I hate having to throw a random $sign in my password now. Everything is going to become that funny password game in a few years, and nobody will be able to access anything.
That should be fun to see how many people can guess it. Anyway, the key to the Cinnabar Island gym is right down here. Having drone no-dig is such an advantage, so we don't need to waste bag space with escape ropes. We'll heal up at the Pokemon Center and head straight to the gym.
This is that gym where you have to answer all the quiz questions or fight the trainers if you get the answers wrong, right?
Yeah, that's right. Blaine went from war hero to Regis Philbin. But my plan is going to be to get every question wrong. That way I can fight all the trainers and get some extra experience points because the gym leaders are only going to get tougher, and we were just fighting wild Pokemon that were at a higher level than us. It's pretty humbling. And we can't rest when it comes to leveling up the team. I don't know about you all, but I don't want to spend hours leveling up the team against wild Pokemon in Victory Road.
That seems like a plan, but Obama, I thought you said you were going to get the questions wrong. You just said Caterpie doesn't evolve into Butterfree, which it eventually does. Bro, that's knowledge from before the first gym. Even I knew that.
Biden does actually have a point there. Caterpie does eventually evolve into Butterfree, and you were trying to get that one wrong. How the fuck did you not know that, Obama?
Caterpie evolves into Metapod, you nursing home residents. The question says, what does Caterpie evolve into, not what will Caterpie eventually evolve into? How are you going to be Pokemon masters if you don't even know how to read?
I mean, to be fair, you're both kind of right. While Obama is right about the exact wording of the question can be taken the way those two took it. Blaine should have done a better job when it came to writing that question. It easily could be taken the other way.
Bush, what the hell are you talking about? If you read the fucking question, it's pretty clear that it asks, what does Caterpie, the fucking caterpillar, evolve into? Not what Metapod evolves into. The question was written just fine and with no problem. Good job, Blaine, and apparently Secret Service needs to give first grade reading classes to certain presidents.
But a kid playing that game might say yes to that question because they equate Caterpie and Butterfree together. I think Biden and Bush are right, and I'm going to bring this up to Blaine during the gym battle.
If the kid says that, then the fucking kid needs to go to summer school. Stop thinking the question says something different than it does. Another thing you learn in first grade, but apparently I have to teach it to you again. Only and again I say only. Respond to the question given and nothing else. Caterpie evolves into Metapod. End of fucking story.
Actually, Obama, it's pronounced.
And yes, I fucking know it's Caterpie and not what I said, but you idiots can just make me mad sometimes.
Take a chill pill, Barack. Nobody is saying that Caterpie doesn't evolve into Metapod. We're just saying it could be misleading is all.
I'm not going to say it again. I'm just going to take some deep breaths and keep it all bottled up inside. I'm not going to do it.
Okay then, so while Obama puts in his AirPods so he can pretend he's listening to music when he's actually just warming up the drones, how about we take a look at last week's community question on what everybody thought was the better set of the Scarlet and Violet era between 151 and Paradox Rift?
Someone's a glutton for punishment, aren't they? You're that desperate to go to 0-2 in polls? Well, all right then, Donald. Why don't you go fetch the results? I'll be waiting, little bro.
Oh, with pleasure, George. There's no way I lost. And what do you know? It looks like the community has some quality taste like yours truly, with a dominant 30% edge. It's Paradox Rift taking down the overrated 151. The final tally, 65% to 35% with 114 total votes. That evens the score at one Bush. Let's hear that victory speech you had prepared.
Oh, what the fuck? But how? This can't be possible. It's 150-1 for God's sake. This was rigged, you hear me? Rigged. How many fake accounts did you make? I demand answers.
If you're going to inhale that copium, make sure you hold it in for a few seconds instead of hyperventilating. Hold the L, Bush.
What are you idiots yelling about? Can I get a minute of peace and quiet?
We were just going over the results of our community vote. Obama, old buddy, old pal.
151 clearly won, so why would you be so happy about that?
Really? Did it? Why don't you check the results then, buddy?
You both are too happy. That can't mean... Bush, tell me we won. Tell me that there's no way Paradox Rift beat 151. Bush, say something.
We didn't just lose Obama. We got destroyed by 30%.
No, but this is impossible. First Sabrina, now the poll. It makes me so mad that I...
Oh no, not again.
What are you so afraid of, Donald? Sure, there's some new anime sound I've never heard in the background, but what's the worst that could... Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, just get in the corner with me. You got this, Biden. We believe in you.
Me? Why me? Why do I have
Silence,
to confront
Robinette. You will speak when spoken to.
Obama, you can speak English in this form now?
It appears so. The three of you just had to keep pushing me and pushing me.
Oh, you know, we were just having fun. And
Fun, you consider what I've gone through fun. Silence, you demented weakling. I have been through an emotional ringer. First, the love of my life leaves me for a purple-haired edgelord who got humbled in front of a sold-out crowd. Next, the woman who I dreamed of turned me down, and you, Joseph Biden, blew her up. And after that, you still felt the need to put your 40 IQ on display and push me with something as simple as reading. No more. The 151 bullshit was just the cherry on top.
I mean, I guess when you put it that way.
It ends now. Instead of crushing your ancient body, which I could do with a flick of the wrist, I can see the pure terror in your eyes. So I'll give you one final chance. If you trigger me one more time, I will grab you by the neck, fly you to the moon, launch you back to Earth, and when you get there, I will be waiting there with a baseball bat and smack you right back where you came from. Do I make myself clear? Did you not hear me? Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir, yes, crystal clear.
Good. It goes without being said, but that also applies for you two in the corner. Don't disappoint me.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think it is. Joe, are you with us, Joe?
I'm okay, but I must go change my diaper. Please excuse me.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You go take care of that, buddy.
Oh man, my head. Everything went black for a second. But I feel great, so I guess I shouldn't be worried. Why do you guys look like a gun is being pointed to your head? And where's Biden?
No reason, just,
We're just shocked to see this trainer have a level 41 Rapidash. That's no joke. We gotta just be really focused. And Biden, oh yeah, Joe, he's just in the bathroom. When you're old, you always gotta go in.
You guys are acting really weird, but it's better than you telling me in great detail you can't read. I guess we only have a few more trainers before Blaine. The team is almost all level 40, and it looks like we're in a really good spot. I hope Biden gets back soon. I want to get my revenge and beat him in this week's community poll.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back soon. What are you thinking for the community poll this week?
Of course, he gets to have a say, but I have an idea for something we have always differed on, going back to the days when we were on the campaign trail.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine with whatever you choose. Oh, look, I can see him down the hall now. Hey, Biden, hope you're doing well. Everything is great over here, of course.
Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, wait, I remember that Biden and Trump were playing the quiet game. He probably doesn't know that Trump spoke. You won, Biden, you can speak. We promise everything is all right.
Yeah, Biden, you beat me. I saw an article on Facebook and I lost it. You win, buddy. Everything is fine.
All right then, if you say so. Hello, Barack.
And hello to you, Joe. I guess those pills have another side effect that makes you look like you're tripping on acid or something. You're not tripping on acid, are you?
What, me? No, of course not. I'm just old Sleepy Joe. I can see everything is good over here, so that's great.
I'm definitely going to have Secret Service check the bathroom for acid and to check the cameras to see if Hunter slipped you anything. Anyway, it's time for this week's community poll, Joe. And I think I have one that will even the score between us. It's the debate we've had since 2008.
You mean the great Gen 2 versus Gen 3 debate? It's about time we finally get to put that to rest. Finally, you will see that the adventures in Hoenn make the voyage through Johto look like an annoying prerequisite that you have to complete to play Ruby or Sapphire.
You simple-minded buffoon. Gen 3 is just traveling on and under the ocean while stopping at a town every now and then, oh boy. It was so fun to dive endlessly looking for the submarine or checking every individual tile for Ephebas. Gen 2 was the perfect follow-up to Kanto. Iconic Pokemon, new mechanics, and the ultimate battle with Red at Mount Silver. Generation 2 was clearly better.
That might be our best poll question yet and should for sure divide the audience. Now, Bush and I aren't going to be in this poll, so we all have two results. We also won't say our take to influence the vote.
That sounds fair enough. We can reveal our take next episode, but you know the drill, everyone. Head over to the community tab and place your vote. Do you agree with Obama that Gen 2 was superior? Or do you agree with Biden and think that Gen 3 reigns supreme? Make your voice be heard and we'll reveal the results next week.
And now that my future poll win is set up, it's time for the big battle of this episode. Our 7th badge is on the line.
Starmie is going to have to be the MVP here, no doubt.
Go get him, Obama. You can win this. We all believe in you. You can defeat Blight. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is?
Well. If it isn't the presidents, welcome to the Cinnabar Island Gym.
Bernie Sanders, what are you doing here?
My good friend Blaine is on holiday, so I'm covering the gym for him. Normally, I'm an ice-type trainer up in Vermont, but I'll play with fire for now.
That's fine with me, Bernie. We got the perfect counter to take you down. Meet our good friend Starmie.
That Starmie is clearly a formidable opponent, but its level will hold it back in the later innings. This won't even take down my Ninetales.
So you can do some damage calculation. Big deal. You can't take us down this turn. And Ninetales is as good as gone next turn. Imagine wasting your only turn on a tail whip that misses.
Not ideal, but we're far from done. My next two Pokemon will blaze the path to my victory. No pun intended.
Rapidash, huh? A tough opponent for sure. You're pulling no punches here, Bernie. But I think you'll see that Starmie is still faster and will land the first blow.
My strategy is definitely thrown off seeing that tail whip missed. But this takedown is still going to hurt you. Take this.
Not quite enough damage there, Bernie. That will put you in a 3-1 hole. You're really taking this battle seriously. Got to give you credit for doing everything you can for your friend.
Oh, this isn't for Blaine. This is personal. This is for the DNC doing everything they could so I would lose in both 2016 and 2020. I would have wiped the floor with Trump 7 years ago, and I was destroying you until the DNC ran it back and had everyone drop out and endorse you so that you would steal the votes. I should be the president right now. I should be on your team. I was the one that was robbed, not Trump.
Oh, give me a break, Bernie. Your socialist agenda never would have won on the primary stage. You think I made Hillary look like a fool on the debate stage? I would have sent you back to Vermont running faster than you through an airport. And while I will admit the DNC definitely did everything they could to hold you back, you never would have been president.
And I thought Trump was salty? Give it up, Bernie. You had the lead for like 20 minutes. There's absolutely no way you could have gone the distance against me. You're just that old guy that college kids simp for. You're not only never going to be president, but you'll never defeat us in this battle. Your Arcanine is on its last legs and we have the speed advantage. Act like you do in a primary and surrender.
No, this can't be a... It's just like 2020. You're just getting so lucky. That missed tail whip could have been the end of your Starmie. That missed fire blast would have taken down your Nidoking. I can't lose, not again.
Newsflash, Bernie. You can lose, and you have lost. That's a clean 3-0 sweep in both the game and in real life. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
I can't believe it happened again. Just take the badge and go.
With pleasure, Bernie, and have a great rest of your day. And of course, we also wish everybody watching a great day and an even better week. It's my turn next, and I'm being thrown straight into the fire as I try to get our 8th gym badge. A Texas-sized challenge, and I'm ready for it.
We know you'll be ready for it, and we hope to see all of you there. Make sure to join the Discord, and we'll see you next week.
Also, don't forget to vote in the community poll, and make sure you comment your guess for Biden's new password as well. Have a great week, everyone.
As for me, it's time to rest up for the Elite Four. Only a few episodes to go. We'll see you next time.
Stop running in fucking circles around me.